Hi guys, here is something. When I first thought about making a YouTube channel, the idea was to visit places and talk with people from all walks of life. Well, those who would speak to me, that is. I find people fascinating, and it is so interesting what we all go through and what we all have accomplished. But here is a problem. I'm an introvert and very shy. But somehow I seem to have that face and demeanor that attracts people to me. Some would just walk up to me and start talking, and I find that and their stories so fun. So that was what sparked the idea. But when we started going out on our glamping trips, we found places that had so much history and amazing stories that we flipped the idea and started instead the series This Happened Here. But I still felt the need to share other living people's story, and so for some of the weekly videos, I will bring you the new series Talk to Me. In this series, I will not ask many questions of these folks. I will just allow them to talk to me and tell me whatever they want to tell me. Before I get into that, this is just a reminder that my book, The Boy, read by me, is still going on and available for my YouTube members. I also post extended versions of my weekly videos there. The ones that you see, you may see 10 minutes, they will see 30 minutes. So check that out. These are special treats for my dedicated viewers. Now, while we were filming the Knoxville video a couple of weeks ago, or maybe more than a couple of weeks ago, we passed these two lovely ladies, and one of them shouted out that she wanted to be on video, so I obliged. That ignited the need to start the series, Talk to Me. So without further ado, I'm thrilled to introduce Camilla Owens, the first guest of our new series, Talk to Me. Let me know your thoughts on this new series. You all know I love your comments. Now, meet Camilla Owens and Sydney. I am your host, LT Bartek.
I don't know. I want to be in a video. What you doing?
This YouTube showing Knoxville.
Trust me. Hi. Knoxville's downtown.
There you
one of
go.
the most
Thank you.
Amazing downtowns, and I've lived in 7 states. And I'm born from Arizona to Texas to Alabama to here. And the scenery is beautiful. The yin and yang of humanity is amazing. And the most wonderful thing about Knoxville is the art, because I'm an artist too.
People
and
are lovely as well.
And some of them are not, but our
there are
nots
some-
make you appreciate the art. It
Definitely.
is literally split down the center. And I do caricaturing. I'm a street artist, and I've drawn 1 billion smiles, 1 million faces, and 1 trillion eyes. But I can honestly say, for every person I've drawn, I've seen the most beautiful of beautiful spirits, souls, and eyes, because God renders your face through His expression, because how are we created? In His image. And how many images have I drawn? Millions. I'm not joking. I've drawn in California, New York, Arizona, Nevada, Texas, Alabama, now here, Tennessee. And I can honestly say the people that I draw are the most wonderful, exquisite expressions of humanity, kindness, soulfulness, whether godliness, energy, or their lack of believing to their believing in faith. The ones that don't believe the type of God that is rendered through the Catholic and Christianity, the humanity that they project in accepting the differences is so awesome when I draw people here, that I am given strength through my survival. I've beat cancer here.
Oh, wow.
I've rendered the ability to be alive, because the doctors at not only Fort Saunders, I had 4 surgeries in one night, UT Medical, I had my left thumb amputation. I had my right wrist reconstruction. I had my bone disease discovered here by Dr. Michael Mitchell, if you ever see this. Always wore a bow tie and was the most amazing, kind physician. Not only would he pray with me, he actually rendered all of my abilities for art and being an ambidextrous artist, that if not for him discovering a rare bone disease that I suffer from, if you're familiar with Robin Williams, everyone thinks that when he committed suicide, it was due to his mental illness. And if you don't know this already...
It's something that's going on in his brain.
Well, no, it wasn't even that. Robin Williams, I read a very, very intricate and very well-written, exquisite article in People magazine. It had Lucille Ball's secret marriage with Ricky, which I always knew because my mother, whom passed away at 53 from the breast cancer, that I not only survived and fought with my own body, she had a left breast mastectomy when I was in high school.
Wow.
I was 16. It was my junior year, and she had been a people that always think they're sick. What are they called?
Psychiatrist?
No,
I know what you're talking
people
about.
that
Always think they're sick,
but they're not.
Yeah.
And
So do you still do artwork?
oh yes, in fact, right now I was going to ask, could I live action draw her as you film me?
Oh,
it takes 5 minutes, literally, while I'm talking. And
wanna go to
Dollywood
the
has a
car then?
job offer for me.
Yeah, just go get the car.
It'll just
Leave it back here. Okay.
And I've become a Googled staple here. Apparently, I've gone viral.
Oh,
And
wow.
people
Yeah.
walk up to me, up to Pro 8 News, where even a reporter wants to do a story about me. I did an interview with someone from England that
Wow.
heard about me, and also that I'm a homeless caricaturing artist that rolls around in a wheelchair and I draw people.
Well, so what's
And
your name?
Camilla Goulet Owens.
Nice
And
to meet you, Camila.
Nice to meet you too. What's your
I'm
name?
Lola.
Lola?
Mhm.
Do you know the song?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now I can change it for you and make it better. You want to? That's how I do my caricatures. Are you familiar with that caricature art with the H in it? Literally means to make fun.
Oh.
The art of caricaturing is, but not make fun in a bad way. It's
Right.
not like a roast.
Right.
But the problem with that is people literally have been traumatized by caricatures because of it. Because I met a girl the first time, and I've learned this, that I changed it with this one statement. I will never get another caricature because when I was 12, the guy gave me a big gold tooth because literally this girl was so gorgeous, you couldn't find a flaw to enhance. You have to enhance one flaw that sticks out. So, Barack Obama, what do you get? Ears, right? Okay? Who would it be? Meryl Streep, they tend to give her that big nose, you know. Who else am I gonna think of? What's a big one? Will Smith, ears, and the fact that his neck's really, really extra skinny. I noticed that as an artist, things like that.
Yeah.
So I enhance a good feature.
Oh, okay.
With you, it would be your lips
Oh, okay.
and how your eyes. I've never seen eyes arc down and up so intensely, which is why it would be your lips and your eyes.
Oh.
See?
Nice.
And all of our faces are literally designed like, and this goes back to our conversation, and this is my friend Cindy.
Hi,
We
Cindy.
roll into each other all the time.
I
And
roll around downtown all the time too.
constantly, and we happen to upon each other without planning, trying, or ever even
So
thinking.
where do you
to
guys
meet
stay?
up. I personally, you're in my house right now.
Oh, okay.
Like, not here per se, but I stay where it's safe
Oh.
and
Anywhere
outside.
she stays anywhere in the downtown area, pretty much. I'm blessed to have an apartment up at Summit Towers.
Oh,
which is really
wow.
hard to do.
It's helpful for me with with the incontinence issue and having to wear a diaper and catheterization.
As you used to be
Don't-
homeless like me, right?
Yeah, well, for a short time, but I don't want to have to Yeah, I can't really get changed in the public bathrooms.
And this town is not handicap friendly at all.
Not well, it is somewhat, but not much.
No. Have you ever been anywhere else?
I've
It's
been
100%
in-
wrong here.
Can I see you draw her though?
Yes, ma'am. Now, as I draw her, I'm going to do my entire commentary where I'm going to show you how a caricature artist does live action drawings. We're not only funny in person, we're funny on paper. And the concept of a caricature is three things. One, I need you to scoot back, young lady. I'm going to draw you. Now, two, I have an artistic license.
Is this
Okay?
good?
That's perfect. And I like the sun. Now, do you want the beanie on or off? And the beanie out here, you all call them toboggans. Scoot back a little more. Now roll to the right in the sunlight and straight on me. Boom, right there. Now show me a smile if she made a joke and it made you laugh. Now she tickled you and you made you laugh more. That's a real smile. See the difference? Her eyes crinkle a little.
Yes.
She's got dimple on her right but not on her left. Did you know that? One dimple. That's like, see, that's a real smile. You don't want, and I'm trying to hide my cigarettes from your video. And not because I want to for the video. When you draw people down to children, never ever have cigarettes or alcohol unless otherwise specified, deemed by the people, the situation, or your opinion.
Okay.
Okay?
My friend,
Yes, go
my
ahead.
friend Christian that
Yeah.
lives over that way, he's
Uh-huh.
talking about the laughter club where everybody just gets
I've
around.
heard of that. They do it in
We're
China.
getting pressed for
Oh,
time.
wait, honey, let me do this really quick, okay? Okay, let's start over. And I've heard about that. Okay, let me get my pen out. Now, one, you get to think of a theme, hobby, sport, special interest. What's your favorite movie, Disney or otherwise? Just real quick. I like Little
How about
Mermaid.
you draw
Go.
me though?
Yeah, I can draw
I
you.
like a lot
Okay.
of movies.
Hey, can I draw her since I know you already?
Yeah, draw
Okay,
me. Let me
I'm gonna draw
so I can
her.
put that on there.
Yes, okay. Now, can you film me drawing you?
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, I
Okay,
can
cool.
still do what I'm
Yes,
doing here.
Yes. Okay, so
So-
have the filming where you're gonna film me drawing.
Yeah.
Okay, but you can't look at it. You have to look above my head.
Oh, okay.
Because I was getting to rule number 3.
All right, when you
The
get that
person
out, then I
being-
can point the camera there.
Yeah. Can you film like right now? Can you see my paper?
Yeah.
Okay, can you see me? Now
Yeah.
get it aimed and ready. Now you cannot peek. Now
Okay.
just don't make it too hard. Look at me.
Yeah.
Now look above my
I
head.
just want to.
Get the shot.
Okay.
Okay, now for now I'll let you glance back and forth since you
Alright.
have to film it. Okay, now she can peek anyone. Now you get to watch me draw her, so come behind me. Okay, now I'm gonna get my pens up. Theme, hobby, sport, special interest. Think of 3 things. 1, favorite movie. Real
So
quick.
much.
Pick one. Name 3. Who would you like to be in a drawing? Not too close. Back up just a little. There you go. So she's our audience, okay?
You like the color purple?
No.
really.
Okay.
I
How
like
about
Asian
Disney
shows.
movie?
My
Mulan.
favorite is Ninja Assassin.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Second, think of your favorite sport, hobby, special interest. I was a ballerina, a cheerleader, and a track runner. Go.
I was a tennis player.
Oh my gosh, a ninja tennis player. Got it. Okay. Last and not least, what is your first name or nickname to have above your head?
Low.
Lola? Lola?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna do this.
Her name was Lola. She was a show.
Oh, she has
I
the
used to-
better one.
I used to have a boss that sings that all the time.
Oh, cute. Do you have a pen on you or a Sharpie? Preferably a marker. Sweet. Okay. Now, I go straight Sharpie, no marker. So if I make a mistake, which I don't because, 1, God doesn't make mistakes and He made all of us.
Right.
And He made you and I'm drawing you. So I'm going to start with your eyes. Okay, can I borrow your clipboard?
Yes.
Thank you. Whoa, shoot. I'm missing half a thumb. That was my first amputation.
Ooh, wow.
I am a cancer survivor. And I can say this right now. I'm still not surviving the repositioning of my clipboard versus my easel. So we're going to try something new. Just with you. Okay, now I'm going to start with your eyes. I will hypnotize you. So later if someone says duck, you will not know it. But it'll be hilarious and something will happen. All right. So, now also, I need to put my brakes on or I'm going to roll away. And if I do roll away, catch me. All right, so here we go. Eyes first. Now, when you were a kid, what was your favorite number? And did it stick? Mine's 7.
2.
Really? Now, what made 2 your favorite number? You're the first
It's a pair.
person. Oh my gosh. Everything's going back to bi and bipolar and bi this and bi that. Okay. Bi caps, bipolar. What on the earth has 2 bipolars? Are the ends of the earth.
Okay.
North Pole and South Pole, right?
Yeah.
Our brains, polar ends of our brains, polar ends of our face. Can you see the picture? Polar ends of anything is bi. Where there's one, there must be another, right? So, therefore, bipolar, Robin Williams, he had 2 diseases I suffer the same from, which I'm bipolar, which means there's 2 types of bipolar. One is stemmed from an anger of the brain, and the other is stemmed from the sadness, which they used to think seasonal affective disorder was not the same as bipolar. With me and people like Robin Williams, they found not only do both bipolars suffer from SAD, S-A-D, that also, with or without medications, your symptoms are not gone, they're just controlled. And what's the difference between controlled and gone? The practice of. Gone means I can get a cold and the cold will be gone. Gone means I can get pneumonia and pneumonia will be gone. Controlled means the symptoms are always there, they're just under control, or lack thereof controlled by, or kept at bay, like an epileptic or a diabetic, which is not a bad thing. The only difference between my disorder and a disease is my disorder kept at bay is like insane genius, which is a compliment. Our brains light up like Christmas trees. One person at any given moment is using bipolar side to their brain, 2 parts. You got your cognitive, and which is like basics, like I don't want to say good thinking, but it's like mathematical. Like my side, that's cognitive versus creative. Right now I'm using creative. Okay, creative means that I'm thinking of how to make something different, fun, pretty, unique. I'm drawing in my brain, then I'm drawing you. Okay, where cognitive is reasonability, like 1 + 1 is 2. Well, as an artist, I can write on this 2 + 2 is 4, or I can say 2 + 2 is 5. Doesn't make it right or wrong, it just makes it so. Okay, with Robin Williams and I, not only are we using one side at each time, so right now I'm using my frontal lobe and my back lobe, but as I'm bipolar, I'm using 2 at a time, which means I'm using 4 parts of my brain all at once instead of just 2, which is really hard to do. Any other person, instead of naturally doing it, has to think to do it, which is ironic. On the same note, my brain misfires. So even if I'm happy, I might have a functionality that says my voice needs to sound mad. So I could be like, I love you. I love you so much. Why don't you understand that? Instead of saying, I love you so much. I wish you'd understand. You know the difference? Huh? See?
Yeah.
And the irony of it is when it starts functioning as our own personality versus who we know we are, the confusion starts becoming the illness. So understanding the illness versus the confusion of not is what caused Robin Williams to commit suicide. Because the other thing that he has that only 1% of the trillions of humans in the world can have is my bone disease. It mimics cancer and destroys it. My body constantly regenerates and grows new bone, and then it breaks. And as soon as I was born at the pain of a normal person's 10, but my 10 is your 20, your 10 is my 20. I was born in pain. Every day my bones feel broken. And every day I feel like, but I don't know that. I think it's normal. So when I was 6, Let's let him go by. I also throw my voice and make truck noises. See? Wasn't that beautiful? And when I was 6, I asked my mother, because I pinched myself. And I thought out loud, I can feel skin. And she looked at me and she goes, we can all feel our skin. And I said, no, but you don't think about this part of your skin till you touch it, pinch it, or hurt it. And she's like, that's very clever, Camilla. Little did I know she was also writing her dissertation for her psychology master's degree about me since I was born. And by the time I was 7, do the math, she graduated college a year early with a master's in psychology. Now, mind you, this is the 80s. So not only is the field of psychology limited, did I know she could have had her own practice. Do you have earrings? How would you feel about hoop earrings?
That's fine.
Ooh, okay. Because, we'll keep with the
I
theme.
was going to wear hoop earrings today.
No way. That's weird. Because I thought it looked so good with the turtleneck, And then, there's the artistic license. Now, what do you think about something in your hair that makes it, very funk? Because we're doing...
Whatever you want to do.
Okay. Ooh, I know. Now that you said that, we got the ninja thing.
Go free.
Okay, we are flowing.
I remember as a kid that joke going around, your epidermis is showing.
Oh.
I don't even know. What's an epidermis?
It's the outer layer of skin.
Right.
Oh, that's cute. Lola,
L.A.
L.A. Now, Lola, with Robin Williams, did you know he was bipolar?
No, I didn't.
Do you know that when he did his zany roles, not only did they take him off his meds to speak a mile a minute and be funnier, they would have to have a psychiatrist. Difference between psychiatrist and psychologist. You know there's a difference? Which one do the other can't?
Huh?
Which one do that the other can't? A psychiatrist versus psychologist. There's only one
I know there's
difference.
a difference, but...
Exactly what the difference
Yeah,
is.
there's a difference.
Okay.
Just like a dentist
I'll
and an
tell you.
orthodontist.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Where there's one, there's the other. There's the bi again.
Right.
Where there's a man, there's a woman. Where there's a black, there's a white. Black is all colors in one. White is the absence of color.
Right.
Okay? Brown is a mistake. You mucked your paint as an artist to make brown. It wasn't meant to be a color. It's meant to be a mistake. Isn't that weird?
Oh,
it's
wow.
a mistake color. Because they couldn't figure out, and primary colors are the only colors that can't come from other colors. Primary,
Camilla.
red, blue, and yellow. Red,
Oh,
blue,
there he
yellow.
is.
Did
Oh,
you
he-
find your partner?
Yeah, he has been waiting. He has
Oh,
his
bless
flash
his heart.
on.
Okay,
I was
we're
looking
almost
for him.
done, Lola. So let's finish full circle, and there's the ending from the beginning. There's 2 again. Now, when you have Robin Williams, he's like, "Hi, this is Mork and Mindy, and I'm doing this," and he's doing his jokes and talking about Mindy, and everything's doing great. And then all of a sudden he crashes and does a depressing movie. And the last movie he did was "What Dreams May Come," which is a quote from Shakespeare. Where have you ever heard "To Be or Not to Be Soliloquy"?
I like that movie.
Okay, it goes.
Okay, you're probably going to have to sign that so I can
Okay.
go.
Well, let me finish up. Okay, so when you do caricatures, 1, face is like a pizza pie. Yours is cut perfectly into dimensional shapes where your lip lines up with your eyes at the pupil, your nose lines up with the top of your ears, the corners of the top tips of your lips line up with the corners of the tips of your eyes, the bottom of your lobes lines up with the bottom corners of your lips, go straight across. And this part of your head is the same distance, not as your forehead, but as the top of your head, which is where the cut happens, right here to here. When proportions are off or bigger, or one's prettier than the next, do you know what happens? You're disproportioned, which makes us unique and different. And no 2 people, not even identical twins, have the same disproportions. One's forehead's a little longer, one's a little shorter. Only family members and loved ones can see that. And no 2 people are exactly the same. We are all unique flowers, not snowflakes. Those melt and disappear. You know what flowers do? They render the ash of the flower back into the soil, into the ground, which is eaten by the bird, which is rendered to the butterfly, which fuels the flowers with dew and droplets, which if you count backwards from 5, your caricature will be done. And on top of that, start at 5. You
5, 4,
4. Do
Three,
it. 3,
two,
2, 1. Now we're
one.
dating it. What's today? February 5th?
Either the 5th or 6th.
What's the
6.
date?
I think it's 6.
Okay, are we sure?
Yeah.
Because it's going on here. If it's wrong,
It's the 6th.
it's her fault.
I checked the phone. It's the 6th.
Okay, cool. And I'm going to write my name big and bold. Camilla. My mother, Ruth's middle name. Ruth Camilla. There's no other Camilla in the world. Google it. 2. Robin Williams committed suicide over my bone disease. He was in so much pain. His girlfriend, who is fiancé permanently, had to wipe his bottom. And she swore he'd never do it again. 3. Goulet. My dad's cousin, Robert Goulet. Are you familiar? The famous singer and actor.
That's
He was
your
in
father?
Beetlejuice. Yeah, my dad's side of the family. And my last name is my soon-to-be ex's name, but it's my daughter's name also.
Oh, you see how
Secunda.
you have
And
a
my
daughter?
son, yes, she's 24, and she's a graphic artist.
Oh,
And
where's
she's
she at?
Super intelligent. Right now, she's in Colorado, and I don't get to see her. I guess
Okay.
the family. And
Okay.
my son just turned 14. I haven't seen him in 3 years because I've been homeless and struggling.
Where does he stay?
He stays in Louisville, Tennessee. So hi,
Oh.
CJ, if you see this, it's Mama. I'm doing good, and I'll see you soon. And on top of that, here's Lola as a ninja tennis playing crime fighter. And that's called a mini character. The difference is CAR, which my website for Google, if you Google me, it is a cartoon version of you and the fancy and acronym. Camilla. Caricatures and
I'm
more.
gonna get that paper, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I can keep it and put it on.
Now I always say you can tip and buy it and it's yours.
Oh,
And
okay.
minimum's
Well, let me get your
$5. Right? But that's what I tell people. More buy, but because we're doing it for this, characters and more, just like that, it comes up by the AND acronym. That means I'm the most Googled caricature artist in the world on Google, not just in Knoxville. Whatever you Google that people Google the most is what comes up. All I ask instead of a payment is share my art with the world.
I will.
And the
Thank you,
experience.
Camilla.
You're
Good
welcome.
talking with you today.
God bless you.
That was a real treat.
Oh, and do you like it?
Yeah, I do.
Hold it up next to you and film you.
Yeah, I will. I'll put it on
There you
there when
go.
I'm done.
And I say you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you so
God
much.
bless. I had
thank
lots
you.
of fun.
God bless you. Nice to
And-
meet you too.
And you'll see all sorts of yin and yang of the two.
Yeah.
And
All right.
one without the other makes the other even better. Amen.
Thank you.
God bless. Thank
God
you.
bless you.
Bye-bye, Lola.
Bye.
Bye, Lola.
Did you all think that was interesting? I did. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, all of the good stuff. And do me a favor, take care of your lovely selves. Love yourself and others, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.